couple minutes until y'all get in here. I just want to share some thoughts with y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you long. I'm really not, but I just got to I've got to share. My name is Cheryl Gabowski. If this is your first time to my channel, I would love if you would subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. Since I've been doing commentary on lips, the I picked up some new subscribers, and I just want to thank y'all for doing that. There's one thing that I really want to talk about. Yes, we're back. Can y'all hear me good now? There's one thing that I really want to hone in on that's really bothering me. I spoke on it yesterday. Hold on. Oof, sneezing. Um, I'm subscribed already. Turn up. I'm glad y'all came back. I'm gonna wait until a couple more people. Good morning. First of all, are y'all having a good day? Did you sleep well last night? Please hit the like button when you come in. Oh my God. So I want to say this too. I want to say this, and I love all y'all very, very much. And I hope you live a long life. I really do. And I would like to say that I'm a positive person overall. And if you stick with me, I'll stick with you, because I tell you, I just feel like the older I get, the wiser I'm getting, and I'm loving it for me, and I love it for you. So let me just say this. What, sir? You? Hello. Oh, no, I haven't been talking to him. I don't. What is going on? Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, y'all good friends. Okay. Lord of Jesus. Hey, Days. I don't know what's going on with these men. Let me roll up the window. Cause they doing the most. I don't know what's wrong. Okay, let me focus. So last night I listened to some lives. Last night I listened to two, and then I listened to one of my moderators sent me a channel name. What was the channel name? It was QUI something. But I could tell y'all what that is later. I can't tell you right now. But it was a young lady. I think she has a wife. They are same gender loving. She's a content creator. She got about 16,000 subscribers, and I was listening to it. I listened to her, and in her video in its entirety, I listened to most of Truth Hurts live, and then I listened to this morning around 5:30 a.m. Local, I think her name is Local Libra. I listened to her commentary. All of it was really good. Everybody that I listened to. Good morning, Nard. Infinite. Good morning. Sierra in the building. Daisy in the building. Shout out to Latoya. All my moderators, Tash. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody tried to call me. Y'all already know. But I got everybody blocked. I got the silence callers blocked, and I got the contacts blocked. Everybody blocked. Okay. So shout out to all of y'all. Thank you for being here this morning. Am I clear? I'm late, but you said he had the surgery. Sunday Rose. Yes, that's what this live is about. I only got one thing to talk about. He had the surgery. He had the surgery. That was big. I heard Truth Hurts say something about it too, and a couple of other people. But yeah, I don't know in which one of the. It wasn't in Truth's live that this was confirmed. It was either the young lady with the wife, or it was in Local Libra's live. I can't remember, because Local Libra had people calling in, which I thought was a good idea. So I'm leaning toward it was Local Libra's live and not the young lady, but I don't know. I don't know. But he had the surgery, and that is predatory. I condole, just I mean for productions family, my heart goes out to them. Uh, y'all know a lot of like how I roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm very much an eye for eye, tooth for tooth type girl. Very much. What was the surgery on? Both shoulders. I haven't seen you in a minute. I remember spending Thanksgiving with you and your fam. What's up, Boston Bill? Um, both surgeries, both shoulders, both shoulders. Okay. So it's bothering me because I said it yesterday before I knew, you know what I'm saying? Because the last video, there he was saying that he was going in for surgery. My ex-husband had surgery on, he had rotator cuff surgery on one shoulder. And did he have it on both shoulders? I thought he had it on one, but it could have been both. But he was incapacitated, very much so. He had to sleep in a recliner for over a month, and he had to have someone to take care of him because you can't do anything when your shoulders are down. You are down. Do you understand me? Now, Truth Hurt said yesterday that she had some intel where he unalived him at, what part of his body was struck. But I'm saying this, that is very calculating to wait until after surgery. You are weak and in pain. I've had 4 surgeries. Um, Weak and in pain. My thing is, and this is what I had, this is what I felt intuitively yesterday. There's a lot of thinking involved in this situation. And I know some of y'all are saying, Cheryl, you know, but I'm saying sometimes things are as bad as what you thought, and sometimes they can even be worse. Sometimes you can be knocked off your feet because you don't understand the depth or the darkness that lies beneath. Y'all, this is bad. This is bad. Kiara Williams, I think it was on local Libra's live. I'm not completely sure. The news article said it was stomach and abdomen is where he was. Pow pow. She don't have any intel. Okay. He had no strength to fight back. He was weak. And that's what I was given yesterday. Sunny Rose, you crazy. That's what I was given yesterday. Um, that you waited until he was weak. He hated him. Why is there no sound? He hated him and he waited until he was weak. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? He hated him emotionally. I've been feeling into this. I called my old coach. I called my old coach last night. We hadn't spoke to each other in over 2 months, and just kind of talked to her a little bit about it. And she said, Cheryl, fuck. You know, she said, energetically, there is something. She said there's some hostile energy going around, and you have to be careful. And then another lady left in my comment section saying that she had heard from a tarot reader that, and I know some of y'all don't believe in them, but they can be as accurate as church prophets and sometimes even more. But she was saying this is not the time to be in a domestic situation because you will lose control, and that energy is deep and dark and it's ugly, and it's going to result in DEALTH. That's what it's going, and that's what. But listen, also, the lover that was in the house that lived with them for a while, and it's been reported that they were planning to steal upwards of 20 or 30 something $1,000 from him, lips, and then leave and go about living their life. This is not okay. I'm trying to calm down. I really am. But this is what I was given. This is what I was feeling the whole time. I feel some really, really, I feel that Lips was that he was with the devil himself. Oh, so she said 40K is even worse. And y'all know how Capricorns are. Y'all know they love money. Y'all know they make money. Y'all know a Capricorn gonna have a fucking bag. Capricorn gonna have a bag. Cap's gonna have a bag. That's what they do. Local and Truth was on a while yesterday. Yes, that was in the live I saw. Okay, um he was sleeping he was he was he was sleeping with someone who hated him, who exploited him. You might say, sure, don't go that far. I'm going there. I'm going there because of the end result. I'm going there because we see the end of the story. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have to. I have to speak that which I see. I mean, come on. I can't wait till the sister comes out and tell it and shut these lies and wrong opinions and assumptions. What's a lie, Sunday Rose? Yeah, don't. Yeah, y'all try not to put SHOT in here. A total of 40K. She posted on Facebook. Post a lie. Tell me what is a lie, Sunday Rose. I want to know what's not true and what is. Tell me what the sister said. Hey, Kenneth Knight, how you doing? I never had a woman beautiful like you before. Look, tell me Sunday what the sister said that is a lie. Tell me. I'll send you her Facebook post. Oh, all right, KK, I hear you. Could you just tell me one thing, Sunday? Was there a powwow involved? Could you just tell me that, please? Tell me, was there a powwow involved? Miss Williams says yes. Yes, there was a powwow. Okay. Because I thought they were saying, a knife. Okay, KK, I hear you. Um, Sunday Rose, he hated him, y'all. I swear he resented him. There was a lot. Okay, if you would look at emotions, right? If we could pinpoint some of these emotions, they were really strong and they were very negative. It's on Gwinnett crime page. I thought the article said a knife or a powwow, but didn't specify. No, I think it's been specified, Kiera. It's been specified. Um, so Sunday, can you verify whether or not he was on DRUGS? Because it gave that too. Can you specify whether or not that was true? I think it's gonna get a lot worse than. There was a woman. I see you, KK. There was a woman in Local Libra's live who was very bothered by it, extremely in her emotions about it, and uh, I saw his Facebook post. He kept saying how miserable he was and how he never had a good birthday. I saw that too, and how mean Lips was to him. I didn't see him saying that, but he did say, yeah, I did see a couple of posts. Shake my head, but he said he wouldn't leave because he loved him too much. That's not true. Um, to Tatiana, that's not true. That's not true, Tatiana. I've had lovers and husbands that I've loved. They've hurt me very bad. They left me. One of them left me for dead, and one of them planned that I would be a vagabond in the street, damn near, and I wouldn't dare. That's not true. You do not. You cannot. You cannot unalive a person that you something. You can't unalive a person that you love. You will set them free first. You will walk away first. We're not talking about somebody that you're addicted to. We're not talking about somebody that you need. We're not talking about somebody that takes care of you. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody that you love. Somebody that you love can hurt you, but you wouldn't dare hurt them. Sorry, y'all. I just got like about 5 phone calls back to back just right there. Um, it's toxic. Yeah, no, no, y'all. Addiction to toxicity is real. That's real. That's real. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, no, no. It's we call it love, but we can't call it that. We've got to learn how to define what it really is. No. You know, I've had a person in my life who hurt me so bad. And what I did was I removed myself from that person. But when I think about somebody hurting that person or even me hurting that person, it hurts me too bad. I don't want anything to ever happen to him. Never. Even though he hurt me, no. He didn't love him. He hated him. And he proved that he did. Wound to the abdomen, and it has been confirmed if he was on drugs. Yes, speculation, but no confirmation. Let's talk about the facts. Can a mod get rid of Varun? Yeah, so that's not love. I don't want any 99 people on this live to ever, and I mean it. I don't care about the 18 years. I don't care. I don't care. I'm trying not to curse. I don't care about 40 years. I don't care. And y'all know I can curse like the best of them. But I don't want to. Not today. I don't give a freaking whistle if they were together 200 years. I don't care. You do not do that. This is terrible. You walk away. You walk away. You don't do that. You didn't have to do that. The darkness that I saw on YouTube, I mean on Facebook, when it came to production, it bothered me. It's scary. That type of darkness is scary, y'all. Can y'all thumbs up the live for me, please? That type of darkness is scary because it's almost like a and the thing is that darkness that he had, Lips didn't put that there. That comes from childhood. He didn't put it there. He could have added to it, but it doesn't belong to him. That's not his debt. That's somebody else's debt. Went back some years that a person could be that depressed and that dark, y'all. That's pre-existing issues. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of times when we get with a person, to love the person, to be with the person, we inherit their pain. That doesn't belong to Lips. He might have contributed to it, but he paid for it. He paid for every pain that anybody had ever gave production since he was born. Lips paid for it. He paid the price. I can tell he hated him from the post. The way he talked about hating his life and then said, how can he love someone he hates and love at the same time? Shake my head. He hated them. They're saying the booking information says production was the victim and often beaten by Lips. Who's saying that? Missy, do you feel it was premeditated? He could have been hit by Lips. He could have been. It's hard to visualize two men and one man not reaching out to touch the other man, when especially when he do. Y'all don't I don't know if y'all Some of y'all are, but some of y'all are not. And it's okay because everybody has their opinion. I can't get mad about anything that anybody says or how anybody feels. But can you imagine bringing your lover into your husband's house? Look, there takes a certain type of loathing and disrespect to do that. Because you can sleep with that person anywhere. You don't do that. And I'm saying what's on the scale, what's on the line here is production's inner parts. Is his, what I call, is his emotional world. Y'all know that's who I am. Okay. I'm also looking at his emotion world and his character. You bring a you lay up with another man in your husband's house and you devise a plan to steal from him. You know how much work and creativity and everything that it takes to save $40,000, and you feel entitled to take his money and to run. You and your lover not only bring him into the home, but plotting to take from him on top of it all. Abusive involved. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a movie. This is given Lifetime. I swear to God, it's terrible. To take him out while he was in a wheelchair is low. Hey, Betty. I know what Sunday's saying, though. I know what she's saying. Sunday is saying Lips was bigger, stronger, smarter, and he was mean to him because that's what Sunday saw. You know, I'm the type of person that I look for. I can't help it. I'm a type of person that looks for what's not obvious. I always want to know what's in the shadow. Always. It's just ever since I was a child, I've always been that way. I want to know what lies beneath. I want to know what's behind the curtain. I always want to know. And what I'm saying to Sunday Rose, when I'm saying Sunday, production should have left. Because if you don't want to be there, if you don't want to take care of him, if you don't want to love him, if you're plotting to steal his money, if you're sleeping with other people right under his nose, then get the fuck out. But you do not powwow him. You do not. I can't. I can't. Cheryl in the deleted live Lips said the roommate was HIV positive. Sunday says, that's not what I saw. I was looking at who had the biggest brain capacity. Well, what about who had the biggest love capacity? Let's put love on the table. It's not just the brain. I've been teaching y'all about empathy. What do I tell you guys? Sierra, what do I tell y'all about empathy? What is the biggest thing that we've been talking about when it comes to empathy on the Grabowski channel? What am I sharing with y'all? What am I trying? There's a skill set that I want you guys to develop. And a lot of you guys are empaths. And what do I tell you? Can anybody put it in live? There's one big thing that I share with y'all, and it's a skill that I had to learn, and it hurt me to do it. It hurt me to do it, but it's exactly what Lips needed to have done. I've been having conversations with Lips, and he's not even here. Sierra, are you still here? Do y'all remember what I told y'all need to be done as an empath? All empaths need to do this. I don't know where you are, Sonya. He didn't leave because he wanted the money. That's on production side. But why wouldn't Lips make him leave? Why was Lips holding on? Y'all answer me, please. I'm gonna wait. Please put it in the chat. Why wouldn't Lips let him go? But production lawyers have a lot to work with his defense. The video show production was scared. He wasn't that scared. He wasn't fucking scared. I'm sorry, I don't start cussing. He wasn't scared to take and while somebody was in a wheelchair. He wasn't scared. Okay, so Felicia says, I'm sorry, Olivia, but that he wasn't scared. I'm scared. I'm scared of powwows. I'm scared to hit you. I'm scared. He wasn't scared. This is a tragic situation. My heart goes out to the family. Also, we don't know what happened behind closed doors, but a man's life has been taken. It's no excuse. Justice need to be served. Hey, Latoya. So, y'all, somebody that's been listening to me gotta know the answer to this. What did Lips need to do as it related to uh, production? He needed to turn his empathy off. I talk to y'all all the time about toxic people. People who are going to exploit you and hurt you. People who have the capacity to end your life. People who don't mean you no good. And if you stay around them too long, they will do those things to you. If you put it out there about love, neither one loved each other. I don't believe that. I believe they should have called it quits years ago. Me too. He didn't want to be alone. He didn't. Facts. Olivia, what videos? Um, I felt like, okay, so let me just show you how I see it. Looking at Lips and the advice that he gave, and also because I tell y'all there's a difference between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. I told you we're not supposed to be two things, but a lot of times we are. I told y'all about that. Production has a long criminal history. Look at the Memphis, Tennessee police records. OMG. Yeah, it was all the theft for me. He was very much stealing, maybe to support his drugs habit. Maybe, I don't know. Um, but I was looking at Lips and the love that he showed, and just always, he was a lot optimistic, right? And I think he was a lot forgiving and a lot apologetic sometimes. And it's just giving. You can't. I'm talking to empath people that the empathy, you got to cut the empathy off, because self-preservation, that's the first rule. Once you land in your body as a human being, your first job is to make sure you stay alive. Your first job is not to encourage other people. Your first job is not to make sure that husband has a comfortable bed to lay in, and that husband eats. That's not your first job. Your first job is to secure your anatomy, because you live in your body. You are not it. That's your first job. And if somebody is threatening it, then your job is to remove yourself from that threat. That's your first job. Again, I asked what would be saying if the shoe was on the other foot? What would we be saying about Lips? I would say the same thing. They both had a drug habit. Um, and see, I know something about. I used to date a little bit. I was friends and sort of like dated this guy, and I didn't realize that he had a issue. And even though he never, whoop de whoop me, but that would make him fight. I'm talking about like a dog. And if he got in behind you when he that, and it would make him do that every time, like whoop, whoop, that type thing. Yeah, the powder does that. I've seen many alarming things in multiple videos. I just didn't want to make them feel like I was meddling, where I didn't belong at first. I just looked at it like it wasn't really happening. I gotta say something about that too. I think you and bosses 887. I think you and a lot of us did. I did. You know, and I didn't want the backlash. You probably didn't want it either. Lips would have certainly backlashed you, because he did a lot to keep up the image. But that goes with the DV people. You know, they are living in a facade. You know what I'm saying? They're in this thing together, was what Sunday Rose is saying. Sunday, I know that. I know Lips is not innocent, Sunday. I'm just separating his personal life and anatomy from a person who feels entitled to send him into the spirit world. And because he did that, I've got to focus on that, because that's a deal breaker and you don't do it. Big Belly Bob will have Lip's sister on his channel this afternoon at 5. Thank you, Mrs. V. I am so interested in seeing what Lip's sister will say. Um, let me just say, possibly, I'm gonna speak on this. I'm the narc slayer, so I gotta go here. I'm the person who knows that people live behind family alliances and facades. You know, some people will do anything to protect the image. I'm just one of them motherfucking people. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to cuss on this live. I don't give a fuck about an image. I don't care. I only care about what's true. I only care about what's real. That's all I care about. I don't care about images. I don't care about that. You know, because if I cared about that, I'd have stayed in the church world. See what I'm saying? So I didn't come to YouTube to not speak the truth and to stand behind an image. I don't care about that. So I'm just saying, I hope Lip's sister is not the type of person who would still be trying to protect an image or to uphold a false legacy. I just hope that she's not that. Because if she's doing that, I will see it and I will speak on it. I will. Because we have a corpse here. Do you understand? We have a corpse. No, I don't care about words. I don't care about that. The only thing I care about is that there was a person who was emotionally dysregulated enough, was I can't even hardly say it. Calculative. 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 I have to really speak it from my nose enough to wait until that man with both shoulders down, heart weak, and then you powwow. You're acting like I'm not understanding. Sunny Rose, no, I'm not. I'm not attacking you. I know you do understand. It's just me. It's me and my emotions. Just like we didn't agree only that lady son, that crazy man in the restaurant. I see it from both sides. Yeah, I remember. Calculative. It's just hard for me to say that word. I don't know why. Calculative. But when I say it from, I don't know, I think my tongue is heavy or something. It's the weirdest thing. But oh yeah, I'm mad at production. Y'all can go and tell people when I said over there on the Grabowski channel, Cheryl Grabowski is mad with production. And I will be all into eternity. That's not gonna change. I'm mad at him. Because for whatever happened in his childhood, Lips didn't do that. Tangier said understandable. I'm mad at him. I'm mad like I could like chew nails. I'm that man. And even though I didn't want to cuss on the live, I said a little piece of cussing word, but like I could like cuss my soul out my body. Bad. I mean, really. But I've been working on myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, I could just chew him up and spit him out. Feed him to the birds. For that. For what he did. He had no right to do it. There's a weeping. Like I literally could cry right now. He had no right to do it. And the thing is that there's no telling what he was feeling like, what he experiences. I know he's dark because I've seen it from his Facebook. There's a gaping black hole there. And if he was serving lips out of a need for lights, water, and a shelter over his head, if he was serving lips for the fishes and the loaves, that's why I tell y'all all the time, and I'm really in my feelings real bad right now. That's why I tell you, if I have to leave with nothing, I'll leave with nothing. Everyone loses. This is a loss. A lot of people are saying lips was aggressive, but loud doesn't equal aggressive. I know because I'm loud as fuck, and I come from a loud mouth, big mouth ass family. Even though some of my family members are aggressive, they will beat you up. But I don't, and I'm aggressive. Um, it's the same way chocolate women get labeled aggressive when we are loud and not soft spoken. Yeah. The person who took lips has a different type of mental illness. I know. His love rage is worse than a woman scorn. Um, mm, that didn't have to take his life. I have a what was he going through? There's a gaping hole there, Kay. I mean, if you go over to his Facebook, you'll see it. You'll see a dark soul. You'll see a person who, even though this person laughs, you'll see a person who can't be happy. You'll see it. I want to say this, and I'm gonna end the live because I gotta go get me something to eat. I think this was said in local Libra's live too. You better make sure and very sure that you are dealing with the equal. And people say equal how, Cheryl? Equal in finances? Mm-mm. Equal in mental capacity? Yes. Yes, together we break production. Of course. They said he's HIV that brings a lot of anger. Who? Who? The eyes are the window to one's soul. Who was HIV? Exactly, dark soul. Maybe his darkness is coming to the light. It did. And it resulted in lips being gone. But they also said last night in her live that they thinking that lips was production. They're thinking that lips was about to end the relationship. That he really had saw the light, and that the stealing of the money, along with the new allegation of cheating with the roommate, and he and the roommate, production and the roommate, conspiring against him while he's feeding, clothing, and taking care of him is unbearable. It's unbearable, y'all. It's unbearable. I made lips some dominoes. I remember when I think you left me a message, and the night before I sent them, I told my husband, I have a really bad feeling. Oh my God, if I don't make production dominoes, he would be very mad. Oh my God. Oh my God, really? A lot of y'all were tapping into those energies. Those are energies. Oh my God. What do you say? Yes, his Facebook is dark. It's very dark. Many posts are just so damn dark and miserable. They are, bosses 887. They are. So I asked Lips, should I make him some? Oh wow. Um yeah, the darkness was too much for Lips. He couldn't do anything with the darkness. He should have put the darkness away from him. I don't want y'all to strive with darkness like that. It was for, I'm going to end the live. It was for production to deal with that darkness. It was for him to fight his demons, not to let them loose on that man. And when I sent them, he said I made them for their anniversary, but I didn't. Lips never corrected him. Wow. How long has it been that way? That darkness, as far as I could see, it went back into 2000. I mean, Yeah, 2017. Went back that far. And it was a pattern of it, and it never let up. There were not a lot of pictures of lips on his Facebook. As far as how I saw, I didn't see that. I saw the baby. But anyway, kisses and hugs. I definitely have to come back. So I'll watch the sister interview, and hopefully around 7:30 we can talk, if that live is done. But anyway, kisses and hugs. And if anybody catch my live, and I agree wholeheartedly with you, sure, I believe he told him to go. Oh really? Oh my God. It was when the stroke happened. That live in the car was very heated. People was telling Lips to end the live because it was too much. I was scared and they were going to get into accident. I remember that Tanya told me about that. And production had somewhere to go. There was somewhere he could have went. This is a thing. This is a thing, Tanya. I love you, Sunday Rose. I love you. I love y'all in this chat. This is a thing. Go. I don't care where you go. I don't care. Go away from me. You're going to unalive me. I caught myself talking to Lips last night. I did. I did. I said, oh my God. I said, Lips, he's going to put you in your grave. And it won't be too many days from now, especially when he talked about the shoulders. And he was worried about surgery. He said, I've been doing a lot of praying. I've been talking to God. That's what he said. But it's not the surgery that's going to take you. It's the one that you won't let go of. It's the person that you cleave to. It's the one that you're putting before yourself. It's the one where you're ignoring the darkness. It's that energy that you're not paying attention to. It's the one that God is showing you. You're not paying attention. You're not listening. God is faithful. God is true. He did not keep a secret from Lips. He didn't. He did not keep the secret from him. It he did begin to look strange. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. Let me go get me something to eat. I will see y'all tonight. And as y'all gather information, if y'all are on a live or something, Tanya, if y'all are on a live, Sierra, y'all on a live, somebody else's live, and you feel like I should be listening to it, just send it to my email so I can listen. I can listen while I work. Production was just sitting there smoking a cigarette while Lips were going off on him. Lips going off because of the emotions. Production was deep and dark, right? So that's just not how he was. But it don't mean that there wasn't a raging storm going on underneath with closed lips. It doesn't mean that. Oof. I think Lips was R. What that mean? The chat doesn't give our real feelings. We need to talk amongst each other. The chat doesn't give our real feelings. We need to talk amongst each other. Invite us to talk. How do I do that? Okay. What do you mean, like on a panel? You want me to go on StreamYard and then you come up and speak? Because I would love that very much so. Y'all want to do a StreamYard? I think Lips was ready to leave production. A lot of people said that last night panel. Okay. All right. So, yes, I know I said production did something real serious for Lips to be going off like that. That was deep rage. Yes. Right. That was an emotional response to betrayal. That's what it was. Okay. So Sunday Rose will do the panel. So y'all look for me. I should be home. No, no, no. God, we can't even do it tonight. Because when I get off at 5:30, I will be headed to the salon for 2 hours. And so after that, I'm gonna be tired. So it's looking like we can do a panel, not tonight, but tomorrow night. Okay, Tanya, we'll do a panel tomorrow night. Okay. All right, kisses and hugs. Y'all have a good uh, midday. And if there's a good live going on, send the link because I watched the live yesterday. I'll send it. Having HIV is a big issue. It is, but it wasn't. Lips shouldn't have paid for it with his life. Tomorrow I will be here for the panel. Okay, bosses 887. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Thank you, all moderators, and thank you, new subscribers and people that chimed in. I'll see y'all. I might go live a little piece tonight, just chat a little piece, but we're gonna do the panel Wednesday. Bye, guys.